Jim Carrey's journey from a struggling comedian in Canadian clubs to one of Hollywood's most iconic funny men is a testament to perseverance, raw talent, and the transformative power of laughter. With his elastic face, boundless energy, and uncanny ability to blend physical comedy with emotional depth, he redefined what it means to be a comedic actor, proving that humor can be both absurdly entertaining and profoundly human. Born James Eugene Carrey on January 17, 1962, in Newmarket, Ontario, Canada. Carrey grew up in a working-class family that faced financial hardships. His father, Percy Carrey, was a musician and accountant. His mother, Kathleen Carrey, suffered from chronic illness and anxiety. The family moved frequently, eventually settling in suburban Ontario. Young Jim found solace in comedy. From an early age, he would mimic celebrities, entertain classmates, and use humor as a coping mechanism for life's challenges. By 10, he had written his first comedy routine. At 15, he performed stand-up at a local club, the Yak Yaks in Toronto. His early career was marked by relentless determination. At 16, he dropped out of high school to pursue comedy full-time, performing in small clubs and refining his act. In 1979, he moved to Los Angeles with his father, living in a Volkswagen van while auditioning for roles. He struggled for years, facing rejection and financial instability, often relying on government assistance. His big break came in 1981 when he landed a spot on The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson, impressing the legendary host with his physical comedy and vocal impressions. The 1980s saw him build a name in television. He joined the cast of In Living Color 199-1994, where his outrageous characters, like the hyperactive Fire Marshal Bill, showcased his fearless physicality and comedic genius. The show became a cultural phenomenon, introducing Carrey to a national audience and setting the stage for his film career. 1994 marked his explosive entry into movies with 3 back-to-back hits: Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, a zany comedy where he played a quirky animal investigator. The film's success, grossing over $70 million, established him as a box office force. The Mask, blending slapstick with visual effects. His portrayal of Stanley Ipkiss unleashed a manic, green-faced alter ego that became an instant pop culture icon. Dumb and Dumber, co-starring Jeff Daniels. This absurd road comedy cemented his status as Hollywood's top comedic star. Through the late 1990s, he pushed boundaries. Liar Liar 1997 showcased his ability to anchor a high-concept comedy, playing a lawyer magically forced to tell the truth. Batman Forever 1995 saw him take on the villainous Riddler, proving his range in big-budget franchises. Despite commercial success, he sought deeper roles, often feeling constrained by the wacky comedian label. The 2000s revealed his dramatic depth. The Truman Show 1998, a philosophical drama about a man unaware his life is a TV show. Carrey's nuanced performance earned him a Golden Globe Award and critical acclaim, proving he was more than just a funny man. Man on the Moon 1999, portraying the enigmatic comedian Andy Kaufman. He immersed himself in the role, adopting Kaufman's mannerisms and even antagonizing crew members in character. The dedication earned him another Golden Globe. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind 2004, alongside Kate Winslet. He delivered a heartbreakingly vulnerable performance in this sci-fi romance, earning widespread praise for his emotional range. Bruce Almighty 2003 and Yes Man 2008 balanced comedy with heart, showcasing his ability to blend humor with inspirational themes. Behind the scenes, his personal life was marked by both triumph and turmoil. He faced struggles with depression and self-doubt, often using comedy as a shield against inner pain. His relationships, including marriages to Melissa Wilmer and Lauren Holly, and a long-term relationship with Jenny McCarthy, were scrutinized by tabloids. He became a devoted father to daughter Jean Carrey, prioritizing family amid his busy career. In later years, he embraced meditation and mindfulness practices to manage anxiety, key milestones in his legacy. 2 Golden Globe Awards Best Actor in a Motion Picture Musical or Comedy for The Truman Show, and Man on the Moon. Over $3 billion in global box office earnings. Ranked among the highest-paid actors in Hollywood during the 1990s and 2000s. Star on Canada's Walk of Fame 2004. Named one of Time magazine's 100 Most Influential People 2020. In the 2010s and 2020s, he explored new creative avenues. Kidding 20,180,2020, a dark comedy series where he played a children's TV host, grappling with personal tragedy. The role allowed him to merge comedy with existential themes. Sonic the Hedgehog 2020, he returned to big screen comedy as the villainous doctor. Robotnik, delighting fans with his manic energy. He ventured into painting and writing, publishing memoirs and Misinformation 2020, a semi-autobiographical novel exploring fame and identity. He embraced social media, sharing art and philosophical musings with followers. What defines his artistry? Physical comedy genius. His elastic face and exaggerated movements set a new standard for visual humor. Emotional authenticity. Even in absurd roles, he infuses characters with genuine feeling. Fearless transformation. He commits fully to roles, whether adopting accents, losing weight, or immersing in real-life personas. Intellectual curiosity. His interest in philosophy and psychology informs his character choices. Resilience. He has navigated personal struggles while maintaining a career spanning decades. Off-screen, he champions causes close to his heart. Supported mental health awareness, openly discussing his own battles with depression. Advocated for animal rights and environmental causes. Funded scholarships for aspiring comedians, paying forward the opportunities he once sought. Used his platform to promote kindness and self-acceptance. Today, Carrey remains selective about projects, prioritizing meaningful work over commercial appeal. His influence extends beyond comedy. He has inspired actors to embrace vulnerability, comedians to push boundaries, and audiences to see laughter as a pathway to deeper truths. His journey reminds us that true greatness isn't just about making people laugh, but about using that laughter to touch hearts, provoke thought, and celebrate the messy, beautiful absurdity of being human. Jim Carrey's story is one of relentless creativity, personal growth, and the power of transformation. From struggling stand-up to Oscar-level dramatic performances, he has proven that comedy can be a vehicle for profound artistry. His legacy endures not just in the jokes we repeat, but in the way has changed how we see the role of humor in our lives.